world is simple. Light on waves, air in lungs, names that mean what they say.
Breaks itself into coins on the water. A million small mercies you can't hold. The sky is a wide open answer, blue enough to make you bold. We go down anyway, past the glitter, past the ghost, past the last easy laughter, where the surface curves. The sound changes first, like someone closing a door. Then the color goes quiet and keeps going. There's a line where the light stops following. Not sudden, just tired. Gold turns to green, green turns to ink, and the world grows wired. With the kind of silence that presses back, you don't fall into darkness. You're accepted, you're unmade, you're drawn. The warmth thins out in slow astonishment, as if the sun forgot our names. A pale blue haze, then nothing, like a film burning in its frame. Below the thermocline, the ocean learns a different time. Seconds stretch like kelp strands, thoughts turning bright. We watch our lights become the only stars. A small manufactured dawn, and every meter down feels like something letting go, that you didn't know you've been holding on. You start to understand why sailors fear the calm. It isn't peace, it's depth, doing what depth does. There's a line where the light stops following. Not sudden, just tired. Gold turns to green, green turns to ink, and the world grows wired. With the kind of silence that presses back, you don't fall into darkness. You're accepted, you're unmade, you're drawn. If heaven is brightness, down here is the lesson. Light is not a right. The ocean doesn't steal it, it simply refuses to carry it farther. And that refusal, something in you changes. The part that needed witnesses, the part that wanted meaning to be obvious, the part that thought truth would be allowed.
Past the last blue, the mind keeps painting anyway. It invents shapes, it names the weight, it prays to the pressure because it has nothing else.
There's a line where the light stops following. Not sudden, just tired. Gold turns to green, green turns to ink, and the world grows wired. With the kind of silence that presses back, you don't fall into darkness. You're accepted, you're unmade, you're drawn.
and between them, the long descent.
Now the ocean starts to sing. Around little chapel of steel and breath, a window like an eye in the deep. Above us the last pale shimmer dies, below us the dark doesn't sleep. The thermocline shuts like a door in the world, one falls away in sheets, and something in the water changes tone like a choir taking its seats. Every meter down, the silence thickens, every bolt learns how to pray, not with words, but with holding. This is the bathysphere, hymn sung by pressure on the skin. Low, low note in the ribs of the hull. Let it in, let it in. No angels here, just death and time, and a heart that won't stay calm. If God is anything at all down here, it's the weight of the song. The cable hums like a single string, a tether to the sunlit line. We swing through a blue that turns to ink, then even blue says goodbye. Sonar pings, small careful knocks like candles lit in a storm, and every echo comes back altered as if the dark has a form. We cast our questions out in circles, they return as broken light, not answers, just distance made audible. This is the bathysphere, hymn sung by pressure on the skin. A low, low note in the ribs of the hull. Let it in, let it in. No angels here, just depth and time, and a heart that won't stay calm. If God is anything at all down here, it's the weight of the song. Then a green blue spark in the black water, a living point that dares to glow. Not sunrise, not rescue, just proof that something learned to make its own halo. I watch it drift like a prayer escaping, and for a moment I believe, not in meaning, but in persistence, in the will to be seen. The deeper we go, the more the ocean feels like architecture, not built by hands, built by patience. This is the bathysphere, sung by pressure on the skin. A low, low note in the ribs of the hull. Let it in, let it in. The surface is a story we told ourselves. Some will write, some fight, so calm. Down here we're only breath and steel. cathedral is about to.
Below the last blue, below the names we gave the world, a choir of pressure keeps its vows.
Traded daylight for a darker kind of truth. The surface is a rumor, the sun a broken tooth. Cold miles of silence, black water like a veil. And every breath is borrowed, every prayer is made of steel. A lantern thread of living green writes scripture in the silt. Small stars that learn to shine without forgiveness, without guilt. I feel the ocean watching from inside its own shadow. I hear the whole sing low, like a throat of old stone. If there's a God, it's not a face, it's weight and the way it holds. This is the underwater cathedral, where the pressure makes you honest. No bells, just the long low thunder of a world that doesn't promise. I send my soul out like a sonar, and the echo comes back still. In the nave of the black Atlantic, I learn what I am and what I'm not. There's a line you cross where language starts to drown, where all your bright explanations softly turn around. The stars above keep burning like they've never heard our name. And down here even memory is a current with no blame. I think of you as oxygen, a myth I used to breathe. Now every thought is measured out in intervals of need. The choir isn't voices, it's the distance between atoms. A slow vibration saying you will let go, and every hymn is gravity wearing the ocean's clothes. This is the underwater cathedral, where the pressure makes you honest. No bells, just the long low thunder of a world that doesn't promise. I send my soul out like a sonar, and the echo comes back still. In the nave of the black Atlantic, I learn what I am and what I'm not.
There are doors in the deep that never open outward. There are vows in the dark that don't need witnesses. If I rise too fast, I break. If I stay, I become this.
So let the water ride me clean, let the salt erase my pride, let the abyss keep what it takes, and leave me what survives.
If the universe is a mouth of endless night, then we are the brief sound it makes, trying to mean. This is the underwater cathedral, where the pressure makes you honest. No bells on the long, low thunder of a world that doesn't promise. I send my soul out like a sonar, and the echo comes back still. In the name of the black Atlantic, I learn what I am, what I'm not. Blue, below the fear, the organ holds one note, and the dark listens.
In the cathedral of water, something answers back, not with words, with light. The vaulted dark still holds its note, a low hymn pressed into bone, stone silent miles of black water, and I thought I was alone. Then pinpricks blooming, drifting silt, green blue vows that won't stay still, like candles carried through a flood by something small with stubborn will. No altar, no choir loft, no hands to fold in prayer, just bodies making meaning, because nothing else is there. This is the lantern, right cold flame in the endless deep, a pulse, a blink, a little bloom, a secret the silence keeps, not to be seen by heaven, not to be saved by dawn, only to say we're here in the dark that carries on. A lanternfish swings its private star under a jaw like a gate, a miracle built for hunger that still looks like fate. Jellies drift like quiet bells that never learn to ring, comb fires combing through the void, each ripple a living thing. Even predators wear halos down here, not holy, just precise, a light to lure, a light to warn, a light that buys you life. And I remember your voice, not sound, but the shape of it. How distance changes everything, and still this is the lantern, right cold flame in the endless deep, a pulse, a blink, a little bloom, a secret the silence keeps, not to be seen by heaven, not to be saved by dawn, only to say we're seek an answer without permission. A constellation with no sky, a scripture with no tongue, a choir made of chemistry and the refusal to be done. I thought the deep was only absence, but look, the dark has its own languages, and one of them is glow. They don't shine for beauty, they shine because nothing is coming. No rescue, no sunrise. Faded, cold and wrong signal. This is the lantern light, cold flame in the endless deep. A pulse, a blink, a little bloom, secret the silence keeps. And I follow that small rebellion, where the last blue turns to ink, into the black water's open mouth, to watch the living learn to blink. In the underwater cathedral, the smallest lights decide to live. In the black water, the smallest lights decide to down where the sun becomes a legend, where color dies and sound turns thin. The dark isn't empty, it's a velvet throat you fall within. And then, like thought in a dying brain, a blue-green needle, a patient spark, a living pulse that says the void is not the end of dark. No fire, no heaven, just chemistry and will.
Some creatures learn to glow because nothing is coming. No rescue, no dawn, so they become their own signal.
Silence keeps. I hold out my last beacon, and you answer from the drown. Not to be saved, just to be found. Water, the smallest light stick, sight to live.
There are cathedrals down here that only exist after something dies. Till the lanterns thinned, till the last green blink surrendered to the dim. The dark grew wide and quiet in a way that felt like law, and then the seafloor rose to meet us, and there it was.
A pale arc in the black water, a shipwreck made of bone, rib cage like a vaulted ceiling over a world of hungry alone.
No choir of angels, just mouths and time, and the slow agreement that everything shines
And then becomes what it must.
Whale fall, the ocean's altar in the silt, a holy thing made helpless, a monument of guilt. We light the dark by dying, we feed the deep to live, and even miracles are measured by what they can give.
White bones bloom with trembling life, small hands of color in the black. Worms like living stitches, sewing hunger into fact.
A halo of bacteria, a quiet fevered glow. Not beauty for its own sake, just chemistry laid low.
The sea does not remember names, it only keeps the yield. A body turns to province, a death becomes a field.
And I think of love like that, how it leaves a shape behind, how people gather round the wreck and call it mine.
Whale fall, the ocean's altar in the silt, a holy thing made helpless, a monument of guilt. We light the dark by dying, we feed the deep to live,
And even miracles are measured by what they can give
Down here, nothing is wasted. That's the mercy and the threat. The deep has no forgiveness, but it has no regret. The last warm breath becomes a reef, the last song becomes a home, and in the ribs of something gone, the abyss learns how to bloom.
So let me be useful when I'm finally still. Let my broken
they change owners.
Whale fall, the ocean's altar in the silt. A holy thing made helpless, a monument of guilt. We light the dark by dying, we feed the deep to live. And even miracles are measured by what they can give. Oh, past the bone cathedral shadow, the seafloor flattens out, and the world becomes a plane that doesn't need us at all. No current here, no seasons, only the long idea of wait.
Past the last reef's memory, past the wrecks and the myths. The water goes still in the way your thought goes stiff. A flat black continent sealed like fallen ash. The abyssal plain where nothing hurries, nothing asks. The lights up top are stories told by mouths that never went this far. Down here the dark is older than the words we use for God, for star. There's no way to mark the seconds, no wind to move the skin. Only pressure, patient as stone, closing in.
This is the abyssal plane.
A horizon without mercy, a world that doesn't hate you because it doesn't know you're here.
I listen for a signal,
But the silence is the same. The ocean keeps no record. The ocean speaks no name.
The seafloor is a ledger where the ages settle down. The slow snowfall of the living, the dust of every sound. Where you fall cathedrals, bleaching into bone. And every feast is holy to the things that live alone.
Somewhere vents breathe iron smoke, a forge without a face. Life lit by chemistry, a candle in a place that never learned the sun, that never learned to care, that never learned the difference between prayer and air. If I call out into black water, my voice becomes a shape. It travels a few heartbeats, then breaks.
this is the abyssal plane.
A horizon without mercy, a world that doesn't hate you because it doesn't know you're here.
I listen for a signal,
But the silence is the same. The ocean keeps no record. The ocean speaks no name. And I begin to understand the comfort of the deep.
No witness, no intention, no promise to keep.
Above, love and loss, the bright, exhausting war. Down here, only what is, and what was never more.
Let the pressure take my questions, let the dark unmake my plans. Let me be a single breath in
Even fear runs out of fuel. There's nothing to chase you. There's only the fact of you. And then less.
This is the abyssal plane,
A horizon without mercy. A world that doesn't hate you because it doesn't know you're here.
listen for so say now.
But the silence is the same. The ocean keeps no record. The ocean speaks no name.
No season.
Don't shine your light too far. Some distances don't like being measured.
Where maps start guessing, where the last signal thins to thread. Below us, silence with a weight to it, a slow, unsleeping seabed. The water here doesn't move like water, it holds its breath, it listens in, and every bolt in every seam learns a new there's a pressure that feels like patience, like something waiting out its name. Not anger, worse, restraint. Not a beast, not a myth, not a mouth, just a shape the dark remembers. When the world goes quiet enough, no roar, no rush, no chase, only the certainty that something this deep change the place. We hear the hull speak in small complaints, a language of strain and cold, a distant knock that isn't ours, a rhythm too slow to hold. The sonar returns like a hesitant thought, broken, soft, and rearranged, as if the deep took what we sent and sent it back. Change. If you call it empty, it stays empty. If you call it awake, it waits. Either way, the dark keeps going, and the dark keeps its gaze. Not a beast, not a myth, not a mouth, just a shape the dark remembers. When the world goes quiet enough, no roar, no rush, no chase, only the certainty that something this deep doesn't need to move to change the place. There are trenches that look like scars on the face of a sleeping God. There are places where sound gives up, where prayer becomes a nod. And in that velvet pressure, I feel it. Not behind us, not below, but like the ocean's second skin. Not hunger, not malice, just magnitude.
The light makes a corridor.
The corridor makes a promise, and the deep doesn't believe in promises. Not a beast, not a myth, not a mouth, just a shape the dark remembers. When the world goes quiet enough, no roar, no rush, no chase, only the certainty that something this deep doesn't need to move to change the place. Turn the lights down.
doesn't chase you. It just lets go. And you find out what it was holding.
We turn the lights upward, and the dark refuses to thin. Pressure still clings to the glass, like a handprint from within. The hole stops groaning, inch by inch. It's him losing weight. But my blood remembers the trench. My mind won't change its gaze. The ascent isn't mercy, it's a gamble with breath. Too fast and the body argues with death. Decompression, the price of leaving the deep. When the world gets lighter, but the shadows you keep don't. It turns sharp, light turns loud, and every thought comes unspooled. I rise through thinning darkness like a wound. Back motion, currents like waking nerves. A pale blue stain returns above, and still my stomach swerves. The silence breaks into fragments, a crackle, a distant churn, like the surface has always been talking, and I'm only now to learn. I taste the first thin hint of open air before it reaches my lungs, and it feels like language, too many vowels on the tongue. I carried the abyss in my chest like a secret I could keep. Now it wants to surface too, and I can't tell it. No. Decompression, price of leaving the deep. When the world gets lighter, but the shadows you keep don't. Air turns sharp, light turns loud, and every thought comes unspooled. I rise through thinning darkness like a wound. There's a sickness in returning, a violence in the sun. The body wants the easy world, the mind knows what it's seen. The honest pressure, the patient, wordless law above the bright distraction, the glitter and the awe. And somewhere in between I feel the deep still in me, a low note under daylight, a shadow that won't leave. You think you're going up, but part of you stays down there, still listening for the Leviathan. Decompression, the price of leaving the deep. When the world gets lighter, but the shadows you keep don't. Air turns sharp, light turns loud, and the surface is a flood. I rise
without ever spilling. Up here, the world is loud enough to call itself alive.
First real blue hits like a bruise to the eyes. After ink black miles and the pressure's lullabies, sunlight scatters into glitter on the skin of the sea. A million cheap imitations of the lights that followed me. Air tastes thin like it's all edge and no depth, like breathing is performance instead of theft. Waves clap their hands at nothing, gulls carve laughter out of sky. And I try to remember why I used to call this high. The surface is a party no one asked me to attend, and every sound is shining, but it doesn't mean disguise in plain view. They call it calm, they call it home, they call it the world I miss. But under every beautiful frequency, I hear what the deep is. I watch the horizon draw its clean, familiar line, like it never held a threshold I had to cross to find the engine's cool. Stops its prayer, and still my chest keeps counting the weight that isn't there. People speak in quick little signals, names, jokes, plans, like nothing beneath them ever understands. Their words skim the surface, and I can't explain the drift down below. Silence had gravity. Up here, everything slips. I wanna tell them there are cathedrals in the dark. That light is not a virtue, it's just a spark. Just a spark, it's just a spark. Surface night. White caps talking over truth. Bright static. Sunlit shimmer, a disguise in plain view. They call it calm, they call it home, they call it the world I miss. But under every beautiful frequency, hear what the deep is. And maybe this is mercy, not the sun, not the sky, but the chance to carry something no one else can verify. A low note under daylight, a pressure in the mind, a second ocean in my blood that never stayed behind. So let the surface keep its glitter, let it laugh, let it pretend. I've seen the place beneath the story where the story has to end. The deep didn't take me, it returned me.